Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon. I'm here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
Another day, another cancellation.
That's right.
First they came for Aunt Jemima.
Yeah, they did.
And now they're coming for Sonic the Hedgehog. Mm-hmm. So why Sonic the Hedgehog? Well, the media, it's been no secret that the media has had it in for Sonic the Hedgehog for a while.
Yeah.
Now, they haven't jumped on the bandwagon yet, right? But they're probably going to.
Give them time.
Because Twitter's already trying to cancel Sonic the Hedgehog.
Right. Is it still trending or is that over now?
It was.
I saw it was trending the other day. I thought they had Sonic trending the other day.
Oh, they might have. I don't know. We had a couple people send this over to us on Twitter, tagged us in, that there's a lot of conversation on Twitter about canceling Sonic the Hedgehog.
Right. You want to know why? You want to know what the egregious offense is about Sonic the Hedgehog? James Marsden plays a cop.
Copaganda. Mm-hmm. Copaganda. That's what they're calling it. I've never heard this word until the last 2 weeks.
Oh.
Because James Marsden plays a cop. So this is
Will this be Twitaganda?
Twitaganda. This is another reason why, guys, we're telling you get the hell off of Twitter. But now Sonic is going to be canceled before he gets a sequel. I don't know if it's going to get that far.
I better not. This is stupid. But you know what? Let's look at this. Of course, the media and some of these people on Twitter are going to jump on it because they're all pissed that they listened to the fans in the first place. But I guess they're mad because he made the abuse of power joke, and it was clearly a joke.
Yeah.
No, how dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you know it was going to be an issue months after the fact?
Well, Sonic the Hedgehog is an issue for the media, and we saw journalists attack it because they viewed Sonic as being, I guess, a tipping point for fandoms actually getting their way, for studios actually listening to fandoms.
Yeah, because they're pissed because before that, they were the entitled people. Everybody listened to the media, and now they're not listening to the media. They're going directly to the fans and asking what the fans want. We can't have that. I mean, they're just mad. They're just mad because they were the tastemakers. They were who they went to ask what's what, because you guys in the media, you tell us. And now they're not even listening to them anymore. They're going directly to the fans and asking the fans because the fans are starting to get tired of this shit and speak out. Well, now the fans are entitled. The media's been entitled for years now, but it's the fans who are too entitled because the media says so.
Yeah, and look, there's definitely a parasitic relationship between Twitter and the media because most of these journalists hang out on Twitter an awful lot.
They almost all call themselves activists.
They almost all call themselves activists. They almost all have blue checks, even if they've only written 2 or 3 articles for some hole-in-the-wall blog.
Doesn't matter. They get a blue check somehow when other people who are noteworthy don't get them. And poor Albert Best didn't even get his blue check until last week.
I know, right? I know. That's horrible. So anyway, this is coming from a Twitch streamer. And again, I wouldn't think much of it except for the fact that it is picking up momentum, and it's just a matter of time
until it though, really?
Journalists pick up on it. How long until sites like the Mary Sue pick up on it?
They haven't yet?
They haven't yet. So I think it's kind of gone under the radar, but this is just...
Well, we just changed that right now, didn't we?
We're going to change that. So this is, again, Twitch streamer, not familiar with her. I think we've been a little too keen to overlook the fact that not only does the Sonic movie have James Marsden play a cop as a central character, but there's literally a joke where they have him cheekily say, "Time to abuse the power that's been entrusted to me." What?
Oh my god, it's almost like that movie was made before there was an issue. Oh wait, it was!
This movie was released current year. They tried to pass that off as a joke.
It was a joke.
It was so uncomfortable for me every time I watched it. I haven't stopped thinking about it ever since.
Oh my god, I can relate to this because every time I see stupidity like this on Twitter, it's so uncomfortable for me. I get it. I totally do.
Anyway, nothing personal toward Mr. James himself, but please write Tom the cop out of the sequel. Okay, good night.
Yeah, because one person on Twitter says...
So now we couldn't let it go at that. I think I might have been...
One person goes, "Good night, I'm done." Oh wait, I'm not done, paying attention. Pay attention to me, oh my god.
I think I might be way too invested in the conversation around Sonic movie given I didn't like it and hadn't watched it. Okay, good night for real.
So watch it in February.
Tapioca says, and that's on top of the whole deal with Tom's fiance's sister being portrayed as an unreasonable, arbitrarily spiteful, indignant black woman who gets tied up in her own home by a white male cop and then gets her car stolen and wrecked.
And her sister is black. But
Well, yeah, because it is problematic because the white male cop tied her up in her home. It's meant to be funny. Oh my god. This is
her sister thought she was full of shit too, so
It wasn't meant to be funny, rather show typical.
I don't know if I can even listen anymore to this bullshit.
Oh, it gets better!
Oh god.
It gets better! The Sonic movie is bad and copaganda, but it's also a completely accurate depiction of cops because Tom doesn't actually like helping people. He only wants to live out his weird, exciting action movie fantasies.
But then he chooses people.
Yeah, right.
In the end, you know.
He chooses people.
That's true. He does kind of want to move on to something he thinks he should be something bigger and better. You know, like some of these people who don't have many followers who think they're going to live out their fantasies for being attention on Twitter. It's kind of like that.
Yeah, pretty much. This is a bad take. It doesn't make me lose respect, but this ain't it, Chief. But hey, let's give the benefit of a doubt. Almost everyone disagreeing with you here comes off as super racist. He has a black wife. I have a black friend, official
oh my God.
cop.
You know what gets me mad about this stuff is they try to accuse you of racism and you're like, but I'm not racist. I have a bunch of friends who are diverse. They're all tokenism. It's like you never can win with these people because they have to find fault with everything.
Oh God, Street Fighter here. He has a black wife that he treats with respect, which is literally against most cop statistics, which is that cops are wife beaters.
Oh my God.
Pick a better e-celebrity. We got so many. This is gonna hit the media. I guarantee you.
I love this because don't you know? Stop being a stereotype while I stereotype. Stop. How dare you as I stereotype all cops.
Oh my God, you really don't.
I don't know if I can listen to any more of this shit, babe. I really don't.
So this movie came out months before the whole
yeah,
police
exactly.
incident. It doesn't matter. You don't understand. Whatever is now retroactively goes back and has to erase what was then.
Because it all applies to everything now because they're trying to use it to get their own way. And I love how they're listed as a relevant person. Is that because you search this person? Is that why they're listed as relevant? Because otherwise they aren't. So
yeah. So in this case, it's acceptable. One, I think this person likes Sonic the Hedgehog. Actually, I don't mind his character as much because he's a sheriff, so he has been elected to the county instead of like a police chief or cop. So the way I see it, if he was doing a bad job, they could kick him out from that job. But he wasn't. He saved the world from Dr. Robotnik.
Doesn't matter because he didn't do it in the proper way. It should have been a social worker who saved the world from Dr. Robotnik.
Yeah, that's right. It should have been a social worker.
And it should have been. He should have been a woman as well.
That's right.
Because then it would have been more diverse. And actually, everybody should have been women because apparently, if you're all women, that means diversity.
That does. So here, reminders about Tom's character and actions. He's married to a black woman and is heavily involved with her family, including tying them up. Mm-hmm. He helps an alien to protect and keep him safe. He doesn't listen to the government and system to do the right thing. He wants to help
Right,
others.
but that's bad.
That's bad.
Because don't you know, you shouldn't be racist against people unless you're against cops. Then you can be all the stereotype and everything else that you want to do. Stereotype the hell out of that, but you can't stereotype other people.
Penny, to put it bluntly, I don't agree with you. First, you took the quote out of context. The reason he said that was he was hinting at having a plan to get the. I don't know. This like goes on.
Most people went against it. Most people like called it out
because here's what happens. When activism meets fandom, mm-hmm. sometimes we've got, these two opposing forces. It's like, oh God, I really want to be an activist, but I love Sonic the Hedgehog.
Well, no, here's the thing. She doesn't. That's the thing. So what's going on is these are probably people who are pissed that Sonic the Hedgehog beat Birds of Prey.
Oh my God, they're attacking the Sonic movie now. The insanity is unreal. Somebody said this is Birds of Prey all over again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't know if they commented about it. We looked, we didn't see anything. But this is the same mentality. These people were mad about Birds of Prey. They pitted Sonic against it. They were the ones doing it, and the media followed suit. But most people weren't. It was these randos, and
Well, here a person brought up that they're still mad about Birds of Prey, how they portrayed Montoya as a rough cop who took the law into her own hands. Was that meant to be funny, or are they trying to make minorities seem crazy?
There you go. Oh no, but that doesn't count because that's it's a person of color, and it's against their narrative. So we're not going to bring that up.
Yeah. So I mean, we'll see if the media snaps this up because it seems like the Mary Sue tends to take a cue from Twitter, and there is absolutely an anti-cop
sentiment. Mary Sue's only relevant because of Twitter.
It's only relevant because of Twitter. If it wasn't for Twitter, the Mary Sue would have folded a long time ago. But Sonic is getting a sequel, and a lot of news outlets, even a couple days ago, have been talking about how excited they are.
Well, let's take a moment. She started posting that, June 11th?
Yeah.
Okay, and then the media came out with this afterwards, which is interesting. So either they didn't see it or they're trying to step over it.
I think they're trying to step over it because, it's going to be really interesting to see how the sequel plays out. Now, I do kind of wonder if, because of the anti-cop sentiment right now, if they won't have Tom quit the police department or something.
I don't know. I mean, really, this is dumb.
It's stupid. It's going to get really stupid.
I think the reason...
Paw Patrol, come on.
I think the reason that they're stepping over this and not talking about it is because they're starting to realize that where their bread's buttered, and the fans are the ones they should be catering to, not the outrage mobs.
Yeah, I think the best thing, these writers could do, honestly, is get off of Twitter, because they've been using, I think this is what's going on. I think they've basically been going to Twitter to find articles, to find things to write about, and they've been catering to the Twitter outrage mob. And the thing is, we've learned you can never, it's never enough.
No, and if you say the wrong thing, even in an article where you're catering to them, they're still going to turn on you. So what the hell?
Yeah, so it's gonna be really interesting. Yeah. Oh, what do you mean skip? The Rock Johnson? No, oh yeah, that's right. Is he president in this one? I forgot about that. Yeah, I think he should be, and I think he should be Knuckles too.
He should be Knuckles. Yeah.
He needs to be Knuckles. But anyway, yeah, I think these websites, if they're gonna survive, they got to get the hell off of Twitter too. Stop writing for Twitter. Twitter doesn't give a shit. Twitter doesn't pay your advertising bills. Mm-hmm. You're not, and there's something to be outraged about every damn day.
Pretty much.
So we're gonna wrap this one up.
Yeah, sorry, Aunt Jemima.
Oh, Aunt Jemima. No, you know how they could solve this, and it would make everybody happy. So, okay, let's get rid of Aunt Jemima, and let's have Aunt Becky pancakes.
Aunt Becky. That's right.
Avoid the yikes, go with the stripes. I don't know, something
no,
with the prison
I don't
stripes.
Think
I would totally eat Aunt Becky pancakes.
You better add that pancakes at the end, yeah.
Yes, I would eat Aunt Becky pancakes. I think a lot of people.
I wouldn't.
Aunt Becky pancakes, you got it, dude.
Well, Aunt Becky pancakes are probably bad because it would just be like another brand of pancake mix in a box with her name on it, trying to pass it off as hers.
There's like a file and a cigarette.
Well, no, it wasn't mean that. I mean, that's what she did was she had people pretend,
I know.
pick the test and stuff. So it wouldn't be her mix. It would be somebody else's mix. They would just go buy a bunch of it and put it in her box or her kid's name on it. That's how it would be.
Yeah, so I don't know. All right, we're going to wrap this one up.
Yep.
Okay, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. We'll talk later.
Bye.
Hey guys, thanks for watching Clownfish TV. Please consider supporting the channel. Go to clownfishsupport.com. That's clownfishsupport.com. And if you want to join our community, go to clownfishtalk.com. That's clownfishtalk.com. Please subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. We will talk to you next time.